Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today we're cracking open a new bottle of Knob Creek Bourbon / Rye blended straight whiskeys. So I've been waiting for this one. Steve finally found this one. Where did we find this one? In the great state of Massachusetts, actually, for one. So he actually found this one. I've been interested to try it because it's a unique proof for Knob. They don't ever do this proof. But let's get right into the particulars of it. So this one happens to be, comes in at 113 proof. We got it for $44.99. So it's distilled and bottled by James B. Bean Distilling Company in Claremont, Kentucky. So 30% of this is a 9-year Kentucky Straight bourbon whiskey, and 70% of this is a 9-year Kentucky Straight rye whiskey. So I was kind of excited to see.
It's a 7-year rye.
What did I say?
9.
Did I? 7-year Kentucky Straight rye whiskey. Look at him. I hate when he pays attention because he actually corrects me. But
I was reading it when you went across.
No, that's fine. I was looking over. I looked over at you at the time when I was doing it because I said so. Anyways. So I'll be curious to see. This is their first that I know of burr rye that they have put out. So I remember like the Lost Monarch that we had was a burr rye and stuff like that. That's a mixture of the rye and so I wanted to see what this actually tasted like.
We really haven't done a lot of these.
Well, you don't find a lot of them. That's why I was kind of excited to try it. So, all right, 30% 9-year regular whiskey, bourbon, and then 70% rye. So, again, you say we didn't do a lot of them, but then again, when you look at like all the barrel ones that we did, they were always a combination of different things and stuff like that. There are a handful of them. They don't advertisement per se by this, but they have a blend of the whiskey. So I'll be just curious to see if there's a dominant factor, if something stands out.
Not in the nose.
No.
Honestly, the nose.
But at the 113 proof, I was digging that
number
part.
too.
Huh?
It's an odd number.
Proof is proof. It's whatever it came out to.
I get it.
So I'm sure they did it for a reason. I didn't dig far enough to figure out what that reason was. Oh, I don't hate any part of that, though.
No.
I took a baby sip because this was my first sip of the
did
day,
too,
and I wasn't sure where we were going to go with that.
It hangs on when you swished it. Like your tongue's all numbed out. Well, my tongue is.
Yeah, and I really took a baby sip, so I just wasn't sure. But I mean, I'm not even talking proof. 100%, just the flavor is still in my mouth.
No.
You know what I mean? All right, I'm going to go at it this time. Yeah, the sip nut one was nice. I don't get. Oh, there is like a. I get a. It's a beautiful caramel coming out of there, nose wise. But I was wondering if I was going to get like any of the mint or stuff. But their ryes that Knob normally all the cask strength ryes we have, you would think you're drinking a bourbon.
You might only in flavor. I might get a hint of a mint, but it's again like you said, it's not overpowering. It's not crazy.
Definitely not on the nose. You get that nice caramel. No. Oh yeah, right before you swallow, I do get that little cooling sensation. Could that fool me if this was in a blind? Would I not know I'm drinking a rye?
It'd be close.
Or a burr rye, I should call it.
Yeah, or a high rye burr. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a burr rye because it's a mixture of. I like that a lot. I like that a lot because Knob has always been one though that has such a good viscosity and it always coats so well. You know what I mean? Like in any of their.
Even a lot of their specialty shit is never like crazy priced. Like I haven't seen anything mad crazy price. I mean, even at 12.
No, their 18 was 160 or something like that. But it's an 18-year whiskey.
It's 18. So I mean, it's not like this is a specialty, and they could have still did $99.99. Heaven Hill did their little friggin' 100 proofer at that. So all 3 bottles. Mm-hmm. So in their defense, I guess is all I'm saying is they didn't try to outprice anybody.
Even better in support of the fact that they put this out, they added proof because they're 90% 100 proof. You know what I mean? Most of the stuff Knob puts out, Jim Beam puts out under Knob is 100 proof. They upped the proof and lowered the price. Again, I can't. I don't know. This is very good.
Mhm.
I am liking every part of this one. I guess this. It's funny because ironically we're doing it. I mean, it's a day. Was it yesterday or the day before we did the rare character one?
Oh, yeah.
That was, and this is kind of weird. Like I'm thinking right now, just drinking this, the viscosity in this is
It definitely
holding on.
It does.
Way more. I mean, that may open up, but then again, so might this. This is fresh crack, so everything changes. And not to dog that bottle at all, but there's a difference because this is, I don't know if it's going to be a special release. I didn't even look. It doesn't say limited edition or anything, but it certainly doesn't come with a limited edition price. But I mean, this is just damn good. I think the proof, I forget the proof. I think that proof was like 115 on that one too, right? So we're not that far off.
No, we're not.
I might have to put this one in with it.
But I have not really seen this in our local stores near us. So I don't know if it came to Central yet, but
this is relatively new to the scene within the last couple months anyways. I've seen people do it, you know what I mean? But again, Massachusetts is the last people to get it.
And again, if he did, I'm sure he was out towards Boston
been,
that way in that side.
90% the possibility.
And it didn't make it west yet, or even Midwest.
Right. I have to say, though, I haven't had a drop before this. I don't know if I'd say 113. This is drinking soft as soap.
And it doesn't leave. I mean, the initial, like Pop Rocky was there.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's more like a flavor. It's almost like a black pepper kind of, not so much like the rye kind of, which is makes it even more confusing if you're trying to do this in a blind.
No, that's what I mean. It is soft. It drinks. I mean, you can feel the proof, but there is so much flavor.
Not a huge numbness.
There is so much of the caramel that stays in your mouth compared to like when you have a high rye bourbon. A lot of times I do get like pop rocks that don't go away.
Almost a baby orgeat, and then this wouldn't.
Drinks like refined, like it did
mellow out.
It does. You feel it here, not so much in your mouth.
I feel it too much there. But
oh
no. And I've been doing not bad sips just because I was trying to get it so I could narrow that down. But
it's a beautiful caramel on the nose too. It's like a nice thick caramel on this one. It's not one of them ones where you're like, yeah, I could maybe be getting a caramel. Like this is like bringing it out and not dark
with
like
probably
burnt.
A light vanilla in the back with it.
I will agree with that because I was trying to figure out what the other smell was. It almost brings me more, even if out of the caramel, when you make like a banana bread, you muddle the brown sugar in the vanilla, kind of gives you that smell. It's kind of bringing me more to that than just a straight caramel. You know what I mean?
Don't have that sweetness to start though in the taste.
Oh, you don't have that?
Right in the beginning?
Sugary sweetness? I'm gonna do a smidge more just to see if it wakes it up. Right at the end though, right before you go to swallow, I do get that hint. I get that hit of like that cooling sensation. You have to really like. I'm looking for it though. Don't get me wrong.
It's a very very light mint, almost like the one we did the other day, where you had to kind of struggle. And again, I don't know if I'd call this out right off the bat.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like it's one of them ones like I'm looking for it. If I wasn't searching for it, I don't know if I'd find it.
It's gonna be tight.
Correct. I don't know if I would get that.
All in all, in a blind, this is probably gonna kick my ass because I don't think I'm gonna get the proof. I don't even know if I'm gonna.
No, I agree with you. I drew up a blind yesterday, and I think I'm gonna.
And if this is a month away, I'm definitely not gonna remember any.
Oh yeah, if we put it up against something, I wish I had the Lost Monarch still because that was an official Burr rye, just to put them up against each other to see. But that thing's been long gone. That's been long gone.
Say, it's a lot of wishes.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that one's been long gone. Don't get me wrong, but
the nose did jump up a little more caramel-esque now too. The vanilla is really light in the back.
It is.
Those are only the kind of two notes I'm getting though. Not that it's a bad thing. It's still tasty, and it does hang around.
Yeah, but right after you swallow it, you get that cooling sensation, and it changes. Like I get a nice oaky presence at the end. Like it's not just that same flavor throughout the whole thing. You get like that sweet oak flavor.
At the very, very end.
Right at the end. So I mean that's where like I'm trying to see. There is something with that vanilla. There's something else in there. I could almost convince myself. Like it would have to be like almost one of them candied pecans. You know what I mean? Where you get a little hint of the note, but it's sugary. See, I'm getting the sugary. I am just a hint, Like I can convince myself, and again, I don't know if I would pick that out, but I'm like certain there's some other smell in the beginning besides just the caramel. So I can almost go with like a caramel coated pecan, which they should make if they don't, because that just sounds like something I would want to eat. But I don't know. I'm sure they do somewhere, probably down south, because we don't have any Cracker Jacks.
That's popcorn, but
yeah, it's popcorn and it's peanuts. It's not. Is it
a peanut in there? It is a peanut.
It's a peanut. Yeah, I'm trying to think. They should make it though, because it sounds delicious. This is actually
sure somebody does.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure someone will leave a comment down below. Like
he'll get
they
that,
make it like this, dummy.
Get that tin with the 4-pack or something, and it'll be in there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Special order for Christmas when you're looking for something.
It would be a southern thing because they have all the good snacks down there, anyways. But what would they really do? It's
What's
so much
wrong
better.
with an apple crisp?
There's nothing wrong with an apple crisp.
I'm liking an 8, really.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to fight you on that. This is very good.
It is very good. All the above. I mean, the price, the proof, the taste, the flavor, the longevity.
Honestly, if I'm factoring in price, I would actually go up. I mean, you can't beat this with a stick. $44.99 for 113 proof, 9-year, 7-year whiskey. You know what I mean? You can't absolutely.
I was already in my head. It's like an 8-year whiskey.
No, 100%. Yeah, you can't beat this. And again, whoever blended this, you might think, okay, the rye is going to fight with the bourbon. Man, this drink's so soft.
And with that, well, because we've always said, I mean, their rye doesn't come across as crazy mint.
Correct.
So when I seen this, I'm like, why didn't they come closer, like 60-40 or 50-50? They really didn't have to.
No,
because the rye blend probably gives it that little extra flavor.
The more I keep drinking it, the more it sits in the glass, the more I am getting more of that cooling sensation, mint flavor that's coming out.
Still huge caramel on the nose.
Oh, 1,000%. So this may open up into something a little more minty. I can't imagine all you rye drinkers, because I know we got a bunch of them out there. Leave me a comment down below. First of all, you can't beat it for the price and the proof, but I want to know how many of you guys tried this and what you think. Because the people, I think this is, I am getting that rye drinkers rye. Like some people don't, some aren't barely legal. This just brings us so much flavor and
taste. It does flavor, but it's not an overbearing
mint.
No. You really got to search for it. And then again, if in a blind, I'm not sure if we're going to pull it out.
No, we're going to have to see.
But in that, though, all you guys that leave comments, just thank you very much. We have a nice little group of comments and helpful hints.
Mm-hmm.
So we appreciate it.
Oh, this just keeps getting better. Absolutely. I agree with you. This is an A. Everything about it, this is an A. This as it sits in the glass, it's getting better and better on there. So
it didn't start off bad. So
I get
really,
that.
It could have went. But I guess like some can go sideways. This one
no, because we've had actually some rise by the end of it. You're like, that's getting too minty for me. You know what I mean? So this is not. This is just. It's actually getting thicker. Like the more I drink it, the more. Now that my face is acclimated to it, anything it touches, it just adheres to, and the flavor it has a nice finish.
It's not rough.
Because it's not 130 proof. You know what I mean? This is like a Happy Land proof. It drinks soft as silk. This is you're gonna wake up by the fireplace because you drank way too much. Because honestly, this goes right down. There is no elbows whatsoever in this.
Agreed.
So again, this is definitely the only thing that might hurt this in a blind is it drinks too soft compared to the other ones.
It is an easier drink.
That's the crazy thing
about it.
The thing
is, so then in my head, because I think that was only a 4-year what we did the other day. So I mean, it does have the years on it. So maybe sometimes the years seems to chill them out.
I agree. And honestly, sometimes Jim Beam just knows what the fuck they're doing. Because, man, they put out some good stuff. Honestly, everything they make.
Even just
look at their 120. That's what I'm saying. Look at their 120 store pick that they put out all the time.
That's what, $60?
It's this price range, and it just kicks ass over some
if you
big
see them,
money bottles.
At least here in our area,
yep.
There's at least one out of there's probably at least 2-3 stores that usually have a knob store pick. If you see them, that's by all means a buy.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like lately, like, man, as much as we love the Bookers, they're hard to find now. You know what I mean? It's easier to find the store picks.
You know what? Because I don't honestly, I don't believe for the reason. I don't think they're selling. No one wants to spend $100 for.
No, it's the price. It's half price. It's half price. 100%. That's why to me,
you go get a store pick at 120 proof.
Yeah.
And the flavor, everything knocks it out.
Yeah. No, I 1000% agree
But
with you.
a lot of people don't give these guys compliments though. For whatever reason, this is like the old timer. I don't know. For us, it's always done well for us. But.
No, and that's why I've said it at time, and even just the knob 9 at like 35, 45 bucks, whatever, it's just phenomenal. And then 12 was that much better. 15, 18, you're paying for it. You know what I mean? If you want to do it, you're paying for it. But you get to that knob 12 at, I think it's at 60 bucks now. We got it for 49 one time. But even at 60 bucks, that's a great bottle for a great price that just lasts. But this is next level. It's 13 more proof. It's lower in price. If this is a staple, this is a buy all day. Mm-hmm. And that's where it comes to you guys. You guys are good like this. Let me know if you can find this all around the country, because right now, drinking this, I keep like rattling around in my head. Like, if they keep this all the time, that is a phenomenal proof at a phenomenal price.
Right. Even if it is a once a year type deal.
Whatever it is, if you can get it, grab it. This is really good. And like I said, all the rye drinkers, I'm curious to see what you think. Is this a rye drinker's rye? Because I'm saying I think it is. It has enough of that rye flavor that just it's really good.
When it's 70%, but
yeah. Oh, I just got a cookie, like a
ginger snap.
No, like an oatmeal cookie. Oh, oatmeal? I did like an oatmeal cookie, like an oatmeal raisin cookie. I just got it on when I just brought it up to my nose. That's what jumped into my silly little head. Well, there you go. This is that review. This is again, run, don't walk to the store to buy this one. I think this is a buy all day. So this is the Knob Creek Bourbon X Rye. So the Knob Creek version of Burr Rye, I think it's phenomenal. Again, leave a comment down below what you guys think if you do try it. That being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.